Last week, gold did same to same as expected. NAP number came strong before election. First, it came down in 5 impulsive wave. The complete trend started after Fed FOMC meeting. It did 50% retracement. Then this thing went up vertical on ISM PMI number. If you see PMI number, then 50 is considered as 0, while 70 is plus infinity and 30 is minus infinity. Now PMI number are 0 or they goes negative or even they goes minus infinity. Why people are mad about PMI number? It went up vertical on PMI number, but after 61% retracement, it came down vertical. Because now negative PMI and minus infinity PMI, these questions are not important when Fed has already said about rate cut. I told you more than 1 month ago that this month rate cut will not happen, and now FOMC minute says last week that first cut can happen in end of this year, and this is big difference if you see beginning of the year to end of the year, and final it was strong NAP. You can see on this intraday chart price has made higher high with higher low, and after strong NAP and big PMI number, Treasury Secretary have declared soft landing. The same I said last week. Soft landing possibility is increasing. And you can see gold is sideways. It is not going anywhere because of soft landing. Since this entire trend has made 50%, this was like double bottom, and you saw instant technical rejection from 2030 level, because all the people who missed this entire trend, now they are buying on retracement level. Or if you see from bottom, who missed this entire trend, the first 38% retracement, then second 78% retracement, after missing everything last year, now they are buying at 50% retracement. So that was pure technical entry. News came later, that's why instant vertical jump. But question is still same. This is counter trend correction or bearish trend waiting for new lower low. That's why these two level 2088 and 2030 are most important level. Until these two level break out, there is no trend. Because of soft landing, gold is sideways. If 2030 level break out, then you can say bearish gold and you can sell. But about 2030, gold is bullish. And for confirmation, we need breakout about 2088. And this trend started after Fed FOMC meeting. This trend immediately ended when somebody famous for politics was talking about Fed rate cut. And for short-term trader, you can also consider 2064 resistance. So if 2064 breakout, then you can say this was bottom and new impulsive wave is coming. But below this resistance, bearish and breakout below 2030 means full bearish gold from 2080 level. And in 1 week you have seen market was expecting rate cut this month. Now there is doubt that rate cut will happen or not in March month. That's why I said last week, this month FOMC meeting is already priced in. Seller has already sold from this big resistance level, and everything is March rate cut will happen or not. On daily chart, you have seen big red candlestick, big rejection from our big horizontal resistance. So if 2030 intraday support level breakout, then you can see one by one it will eat all the SL of wire and they are sitting below previous low. Weekly chart, you can see after holiday week, when everyone returned from holiday, in 1 week everyone tone change. You can see 2 week wire killed in 1 week, and this week action depends on big news this week. On Thursday you have CPI number, and this inflation number will directly affect Biden voter. So if CPI number come high, same like NAP, varies for gold. If CPI number come weak, then again soft landing. So inflation number come high or weak, we are varies in both case. On Friday you have many news. One of them is PPI. PPI was same news which changed Fed FOMC meeting decision on last hour. So PPI is below 1%, and if they show 0 or negative, then this is a big panic sign. And same Friday you have inflation expectation. So expectation and oil both goes in opposite direction. If war has end and if inflation expectation rise this week, then they are varies for gold. Or if inflation expectation goes down, same like CPI, then this will soft landing, and soft landing is varies for gold. Inflation expectation may not increase this week, but because of that war, fuel costs are rising, and because of globalization, one day they can go upside, and that is varies for gold. So be careful on inflation expectation, especially on Friday. So this week candlestick tried, but it could not close below resistance zone. So let's see what happened this week. If news come varies, then this week candlestick will close below 2030 this week, your big and last intraday support level. Monthly chart, we are varies because of quadruple top. This month FOMC meeting already priced in, no rate cut this month. Wait for March. CPI news will directly affect March rate cut decision. Not just investor, ordinary people are still buying gold.
You're selling gold. How do you come up with these things? Is this something that, is it intuitive, or do you use some sort of artificial intelligence? Because these are eye-catching things that you want to go to the store to see.
We have lots of time before this month candlestick close below or above 2075. And now US government is saying they have achieved soft landing, so there is no reason to buy gold. So soft landing is 1500 gold price, but be careful, this is all about Biden election drama. So after election, everything will change again. Scalper, if you see big player are already in perfect position. People who are against rate cut, they have already sold at 2150, sold again 2088. But who are fighting against the Fed, they bought before FOMC meeting. And people who missed entire trend, the AVC wave, they bought again last week before PMI number at 2030 fifth retracement level. So one Elliott wave cycle is complete at this level, and that's why this is most important support level. And resistance, you have this dynamic trend line tested 3 times, and you have static resistance 2064. For bullish trend reversal, for triple top breakout on monthly chart, that means $3,000 gold price, you need breakout of 2064. And if 2030 level breakout, then this was your counter trend correction and new lower low will come. But all depend on CPI news this week. And I think inflation expectations are more important than CPI news this week.